Hey there, YouTube. So, just want to give everybody a quick update. The upgrade and trade video for the 77 Malibu kind of disappeared before it even really got started. Had a ton of trade offers on it. Nothing was really channel worthy, so somebody came out with cash. I let it go. The Rust Bucket El Camino, the 72, the maroon one, that one's gone. Somebody came out with cash, bought that. It's actually a subscriber who bought it. And then also the 94 bagger, the 109 inch that we just rebuilt, that one's gone. So everything that I kind of had like planned out all disappeared. The upgrade and trade video's gone. I was gonna do a whole video, a whole series about breaking in the big 109 inch bagger, and that all ended. The El Camino, wasn't quite sure what direction we were gonna go with it, whether it was to be painted or whatnot, but that ended, that's gone. So, I don't know what to tell you. Channel's over. Fade to black. Just kidding. So, got a couple new things on the stove here. So for one, got this old panhead we're gonna get fired up for you. And then also, I don't know if you guys can see it with the angle, but I picked up a 2011 Electric Glide. It has been wrecked, but on the channel, I think we're gonna do a series of getting it fixed up. Uh-oh, old heater's kicking out. Let me shut that off. I think we're gonna do a whole series on the old 2011 Electric Glide. I got tons and tons of new parts for it. I got a new front wheel, new fender. This is already new. I got a new interfering. Tons of other little upgrades, odds and ends stuff. But I'm gonna end up painting it. We'll do that on the channel. I'm not sure if it's gonna be like a couple of short videos, not short videos, but a couple of videos like showing different steps. Or if I'm gonna do like one big short where I just kind of like do it all without quite explaining it to you and just kind of fast forward a little bit. Not quite sure. Let me know on your thoughts. But I'll give you a tour of the Electric Glide, and then we'll move on to a tour of the panhead, and we'll start getting this panhead fired up. All right, so we have a 2011 Electric Glide Ultra Classic. I picked it up from a guy out in Michigan. He gets a lot of bikes that are wrecked. They come from the insurance company, and that's where this one came from. So it's not in too bad a shape. It had some type of left side collision. I don't know. He doesn't know. So, you know, nothing's really explained. But I already changed the seat on it. I changed the front fairing, took it for a ride. The tank definitely needs some work. Big old dent right there. The tour pack's got a break in it right there. It's not too bad of a bike. It rides straight the way it is, but definitely needs some fixing on. This part of the armrest, their back seat thing, is broke, ripped. Tank's got a couple more dents over here. That big old one right there. And then we're missing some stuff. But nevertheless, we can get her fixed up. We have the technology. But that's probably gonna be a series. What direction? Not quite sure yet. But on to today's video. Bam. Old chopper panhead. It ran a few years ago. Not quite sure how long ago it ran. Not sure how well it ran. Somebody was in the process of building it into a chopper. This is a late model swing arm frame. It is an old 4-speed trans, panhead motor. Everything else, for the most part, is a hodgepodge of different chopper parts. But, so yeah, not quite sure how long ago it was that it ran, but I think we're gonna get it fired up. I was told that it has a kickstart cam. So the whole kickstart cam, the significance of that is apparently it's got like a different duration and it makes it easier to kick over. But this still has an old style carburetor on it that doesn't have an accelerator pump. So it's gonna take multiple kicks to actually draw the fuel in through the carburetor and into the engine. So I'm not gonna clean the carb starting out. We're just gonna kind of go over, check the oil, a couple little odds and ends, put some gas in it, see what happens. The tank is empty, so we're gonna go for it. But yeah, I might kick for, you know, hour, 2 hours. I don't know. We'll figure that out. But anyway, let's dive on in. There's basically no oil in it, so we're gonna go ahead and put a little bit in there. And then I did try to put a tender on this battery. No success. So we're gonna steal a battery out of another bike and see if we got some spark. All right, so I got a couple of quarts of 2050 weight oil. I'm gonna start off by saying that is not the right oil. This bike is probably 70 weight, I believe. Off the top of my head, I'm not 100% sure. But we're just gonna get it fired up, so this will do the trick. All right, we now have oil on the dipstick. It's probably not enough, but it's enough to get it fired up. So I'm gonna go ahead and steal the battery out of the red bike. That one, right there. And then, yeah, see if she starts. That doesn't fit at all. Let's hope that battery's not dead. Well, we got a headlight, so that's a good sign. Let's check spark before we get any further. Uh-oh, something's clicking. Clicks are bad. Whoa. So this is hopefully just for the headlight, but it's actually got a circuit breaker on it. Circuit breaker is tripping, probably due to a ground somewhere or something being shorted out. But yeah, hopefully that's just running to the headlight and we can still fire this thing up. Figure it out. Anyway. All right, so one click forward on the ignition gives us power to the coil. Oh, guess not. Okay, it gives us power to the coil if the circuit breaker isn't clicking. So that's not good. Circuit breaker's clicking. So we gotta figure out what's shorted out. And to be honest, it's probably this coil, because it's cracked now that I'm looking at it. So after looking at the coil, you can see cracks right here. That's a big old crack. That's a big old crack. So we might be out of luck. I don't think I got an extra one of those laying around, but I'll take a look just in case. So after we figured out the coil was bad, I looked around the garage, couldn't find one. So I thought to myself, what should I do? Should I just, you know, do the sensible thing and order one up, do this video, finish it up once it got here, and you know what? It doesn't sound like fun at all. So I snagged one off of a, what's that one called? American Chopper over there. And, or Captain America, whatever. I snagged one off another bike. So we're gonna get this thing fired up. At least that's the goal. So, how is it wired up? Not really sure. There's one green wire on the bottom, 2 wires on the top. This wire's dangling, doing something. Not quite sure. So, we're gonna go ahead and swap that out real quick. Well, now you can really see the break in that thing. Yeah, she snapped pretty good. Not sure why that happened, but don't run. All right. Got headlight. No click. So that is good. That is a good thing. Well, let's check for spark now. Here's a extremely fouled out spark plug from the Malibu. So let's just pop that in there, put it right there. You should totally check to make sure it's in neutral. Oh, she's got sparkage. That is a good sign. All right, so let's put a little gas in this rusty gas tank. It's got a really good gas cap, but put some gas in it real quick, see what happens. So, looked all around. The only gas I could find is this 2-cycle gas. But yeah, it'll work. It'll put a little extra oil in it, and it'll be fine. She got some drippage. And the gas on. If this was a nice painted bike, I would not just be pouring gas everywhere. I don't think the gas is gonna hurt the patina here, so not too concerned with it. Maybe we'll even add some style points or something. All right, so there's some gas in it. All right, so there's some gas in it now. One thing on these old bikes, the way that my dad taught me, is hold it wide open, just kick it through. Kick it through a few times. No key on, no spark, no ignition. That way it can kind of draw the fuel in there. And that way when you actually kick it and the key's on, you can actually get some real, you know, fireage. So, wide open, kick through. See what happens. Guess I have to turn the choke on. She's popping, that's a good thing. Well, she runs. I don't know. I'm pretty excited. Woo! Almost gave up on the kicks right there. I was this close. All right. So, I think that's going to be in today's video. I'm not sure what else is going to happen with this one. This one does not belong to me. It's a good friend of mine's. He might be interested in selling it. I'm not sure what direction it's going to go. I would really, really, really love to end up with this. You make it part of my own collection. But we'll see what happens. For now, that's the end. I want to say thank you to all my subscribers. We just broke 300. I am so excited. Never thought that would happen. But thankful to each and every one of you that are subscribing. Appreciate it. Whatever else you guys like to see, please leave a comment. Like the video if you guys liked it. You know, if you liked it. But thanks for all your support. Appreciate it. Thank you. Have a good one.